Hey everybody, and welcome to Omni Legacy, where some of my children fail absolutely terribly like last time. But we're just going to pretend that that run didn't exist, because it was super short and really disappointing. We are going to be playing as Sir Cellar II. We are a level 102 Barbarian King. We have a lot of HP, but low strength and magic. That's cool. Apparently platforms stay open. Oh, platforms stay open. I see what that means. I was right. The platforms that we would normally have to hit with our sword are permanently open. That's pretty sweet. On television, no early indicators. I'm pretty sure that means that normally when things would be coming at us from off the screen, we get a little bubble that points it out while it's still off the screen. We don't get any of those. Well, let's get going here. As we went over at the end of last time, I'm switching to a double jump rune from one of my vampirism, because I think the extra 2 health I get from killing stuff won't be nearly as useful as the second jump. So yeah, the run before this was pretty darn disappointing, but that's kind of the way it goes sometimes. Once again, we're still looking to win against this the next boss. So we're looking to find that first. But in all honesty, I'm not too worried about getting there. And this is actually against what I said last time. But the reason why I'm more confident this time, rather than what I should have been last time, because I was a dragon, was because dragons, of course, have super low HP at 100 hit points. Versus the 450 I have right now. So I can afford to take a little bit more of a hit, because I will recover it significantly more likely. If I had survived that room last run, I probably would have been okay. I would have gotten enough health recovery to have not even noticed. But I didn't, and that's what counts. See, normally I would be getting indicators telling me that the bloody tears are coming, that a missile's coming, that sort of stuff. And that's the stuff I do not have. And yeah, the low strength is really hurting right now. I feel like that's something I probably need to balance with some of my future upgrades. But we'll see. Journal entry number 17. We haven't seen a journal entry in a while. I must be going insane. I stumbled across a carnival inside this castle, complete with a sad clown and everything. Yeah, we know that guy. He's sort of an ass. Yes, he is. But I guess you can't be picky with your friends in a place like this. I'm getting hungry again. Good thing I topped up on chicken legs. I found these in a chandelier. This castle, sometimes I wonder if it's all just a big joke. So I'm going a little bit ham. Took a lot of damage there, used up some of my mana, but I made a good chunk of gold. And we will watch how fast I heal all of that back. I mean, I feel like it'll be pretty darn fast, but it is 160 HP. Just 20 enemies, and another mini-boss. Almost made it. Wow, I actually killed them all. It took me all of my mana, but we just get a straight 5 health increase, which is pretty darn sweet. And we get 2 mana potions, which are now the only way we can increase our mana, since I do not have a recover mana, I should say, because I do not have any balance or siphon runes on me at the moment. But 2 mini bosses is pretty sweet. This will actually be super easy because the platforms are open. Thank you, EHS. I'm presuming that these are considered to be electronic because it says you conduct electricity well. as the quote-unquote tooltip. So definitely a new one. I do not remember it from before, from my first run of this game. So that leads me to believe it's new. I suppose it's possible that I didn't see it, but considering that we've gotten it 2 runs in a row, it doesn't seem particularly rare. Well, here is Kidder, or Neo-Kidder fight, technically. Ah, good, we found the mine. And you can see how tedious this is going to be. Yeah, that invulnerability time would be super useful. You do so little damage that we're going to be leaving the Maya and coming back pretty often. That crit was nice. There's a lot of things I would like to invest in. Crit being one of them. Just because, and that is a real chest. Just because crit can do some really awesome stuff, and when you've got a high chance, we're gonna pass on this for now, but I will remember that that's there. This is not a mini boss, but damn. Darn. Okay, I'm gonna wait on that. I'd like to wait until I find the boss before going a little crazy on some of these things, because I just started to take a lot of damage. Like, just suddenly tons of damage. And it's because I can't kill stuff particularly fast that it's happening. Like, I definitely know that's true. Because stuff is just stacking up. That was interesting. I thought I might be able to pull it off, and it turns out I was able to do so. I'm taking lots of damage. I'm surprised I did not take damage there. Alright, I'm retreating to the castle. It is time to do some recovery. Dash is so useful. And we get some recovery. But where are we? That's where we are. Figured I might as well. Alright, we are going to head back to the boss room. Why not? I think it'll actually be faster than walking there. And we're gonna check out down. Not what I was hoping for. But we need to recover some hit points, so this is a fine and dandy alternative. Honestly, with the damage output that I currently have, I'm very skeptical that even if I were to manage to go fight the boss, that I don't think I'd be able to do it. I would take way too much damage. My best option would be being able to tank it out. And honestly, that seems unlikely. Even with, and this is why the amount of health that you have is pretty darn important. The amount of armor that I have hasn't actually changed. I think that's worth noting. The amount of armor I have has not changed. Seriously, get back here, you stupid caster. Really? I'm surprised that... Well, I need to stop talking because it's doing bad things for me. You're gonna be such a problem. Alright, well... She managed to kill him, and that is some nice recovery. The chicken legs heal me so much damage because they're percentage based. But yeah, we're taking 20 at least per hit once we're there, which means that it's like 20 hits, and I get, what was it, 1.1 seconds of invulnerability. I think that's actually accurate. 1.1 seconds. Which means that's 20 seconds of swinging and one... I'm getting maybe 2 attacks per second of 36, which is 2 attacks, 20 seconds. If you do the math on that, that puts you at 40 attacks for 36 damage, 1400. Pretty sure he's got more than 1400 health. Could be wrong, but that seems to be a little low for how much health I would expect a boss to have. I would love for this to be a schematic, and in fact it is. It's a blueprint Ranger Sword. Don't know if a Ranger Sword is what I'm looking for. Don't want to go into that room. Let's just do this mini-boss. I'm surprised I managed to dodge that one. Got him. Yeah, I burned almost all my mana to make that happen, but it's another blueprint, and blueprints are really important, because even if they're ones you don't want, you've gotten rid of one that you don't want. So much going on in this room. Alright. So we're at 5,000. Gosh, I'm having trouble getting out of this room. Alright, well, I'm okay with this. I'm just gonna take this and run back to the forest. I am pretty darn wounded, so run. I'm pretty sure I will be profitable here, though I could very well be wrong. Finishing off those, we've killed 3 mini-bosses now? That's a ton. It's just a lot of mini-bosses for a single run. There's a lot of runs where I've seen like, not even one. Yeah, I really like EHS as a trait. I mean, there are good traits, there are bad traits. That was really unfortunate. There are good traits and bad traits, and that's definitely one that is now positive to me. Oh, look. Now it's Axis. I can do okay at Axis. Get 5 axes, we need to leave less than 10 standing. Oh, that's terrible. There's like 20 left. Yeah. 400 gold, whatever. It's 400 gold that's effectively free, so yeah, I can't really complain. I mean, I can still complain, but I can't really complain. That was nice. See, you look like a pansy compared to your big brother, whatever is the comparison there. Just don't want to end up on the spikes. Just going to town, hacking things up, trying to get some health recovery. We're at about halfway, and oh my god, this is a new room. Is there an objective here? I don't see an objective. I'm guessing it's don't take any damage. Yeah, I'm guessing it's don't take any damage. So I'm gonna hold off on that. There just isn't an objective. Yeah, I need to be small to get that. There just literally isn't an objective on that one. Darn. I was hoping to kill it before that fireball got off. That means that I effectively took more damage from that. Slimes! I like slimes, because there are 2 things of recovery instead of 1. Yeah, 12 HP, 12 HP. Slowly getting back up there. Alright, so getting in here is the easy part. It's getting out that's now the hard part. Well, I would say that it was worth doing that, if only just for getting a rune out of the way, but then with that... definitely worth it. I feel like this looks like something that should have something, but it isn't. So, we've got a few things left in the forest, but not much. I kind of want to go try and take no damage in that room. Like, I know it's a terrible idea because I don't have much in terms of rooms left to recover. But there's no objective. There's no obvious visual objective. And so far, so good. Like, there's no objective saying that I didn't succeed. So... okay. I missed one coin. It's not worth taking the damage. So, I'm not sure what's going on with that room. That was a very interesting room. I got a free rune without seeming to have done anything right or wrong. So I'll take it. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, and as I said, depleting the runes is to your advantage. Basically, strictly to your advantage, because you don't have to buy them before unlocking new ones, and it gives you a level of customizability. I don't really go over why I picked certain runes all that much. I mean, my basic idea is survivability, and I guess utility is really the other part of it, having the movement benefits. But they can be used a lot just for customization. Like, I had some other wonky stuff. I had some balance runes to get me some mana back. But as I've mentioned constantly, and as you've probably noticed, I don't tend to use my spells all that much. I tend to use them like when I remember them. And I don't always remember that I have them. I will get back to reading that. I'm just in the middle of a thought. And so you definitely get some flexibility, like when I switched over to playing a dragon, or looking for dragons to play, because I find dragons to be the easiest way to beat the third boss. That basically was my customizability right there, was switching off of those balance runes and going to health, because dragons regenerate their mana. They don't need anything. So why take a rune that's not going to benefit you? The same with why I got rid of the double jump rune. You don't actually have a jump on a dragon, so why bother with one? Alright, so after this room, I'm going to head back, because we are now full hit points. But yeah, that's why getting runes is strictly good. It gives you the options and ability to be flexible, and it doesn't deny you anything else. Journal entry number 18. I have bested the beast of the tower, and once again I could feel the throne room give up some of its power. The rush I feel from this victory is intoxicating. Never have I felt so confident, so powerful, so at home. Just a little further and I will be able to earn my reward. I'm so close, I will make Father proud. So the journals are now ahead of us. That's annoying. We've been ahead of them for a very long time, and they're finally ahead of us. I'm actually curious as to what this room is. That's something I will get to. I don't want to go to this room. Well, no, I need to get that coin. 15 gold, worth it. Alright. Sure. That's where we want to go. Ouch. That knockback was really unfortunate. It came at the wrong time. But we are now back into the Maya. And we have almost broken 10,000 gold. Probably shouldn't have hit that. Mostly because these are super annoying. Come at me, Ninja Bro. What's... Yeah, that's probably like really racially insensitive. I shouldn't do it. Oof, you got me. You just went through the floor. I mean, yes, I know you normally can pass through stuff, but you broke your path. So, there's a rocket turret at the end of this hallway. That would have been good to know earlier. Gotta lure you out. Or not, we're just gonna... Alright, we found the boss. What does that mean? That means I am going to still try and clear this as much as I can. Yeah, this is one of those where I'm not going to be able to take no damage, so I'm not even going to try. Bring it, I'll bounce on your head all day. Bouncing on heads is like a super awesome strategy. And like, no spoilers, but the final boss, that's like an amazing thing to do. I don't think that's really a spoiler, but it's a strategic spoiler, so if you want... Yeah, I don't know. If that really annoyed you, sorry. I don't think that stops... When you're going to develop your own strategy for the final boss, no matter what, that's just like how people work, but... I do not like this. What the hell? Darn you. So much damage. Jump at me. Or not. I'm waiting for it to jump. Got it. I do not know the AIs for them all that well, so a lot of what I'm doing is guessing at how to manipulate. Oh my gosh. So there are actually platforms up here. Sorry, I got a little quiet again. It's when he does that I don't want to be at all near him. I actually want to be on the ground when he's firing his slashes because I can jump over them. That wasn't actually all that difficult. And yes! Blueprint for the Guardian Cave. And I think that offsets the damage that we took in that room. If not entirely, at least pretty well. Just barely high enough. Oh, I didn't know you could change your... Didn't know you could change your path midair. Gotcha. And a chicken leg. Beautiful. Yeah, I need to commit to this. I guess that was enough. I don't know if I can get through this room easily or not. The answer is no. Okay. You will not be hard to kill because I can jump in your head. You I saw, but that was not what I was looking for. That's really unfortunate. It shoots those right at the arc in which you try and jump over them. I'm tired of these damn doom tricks, man. Stop painting evil. Like, get the hint. I'm gonna get whittled down by these guys. Oh, Glacians. I don't like Glacians. This is basically like the max level of these guys. Super hard to dodge. Granted, we got a good chunk of gold from it, and that is a real chest. About 500, 600 gold in it, maybe. So definitely a good haul, but super annoying. Alright, let's look at this layout. We don't have all that much more to explore. Oh, that was some unfortunate damage. Let's just... Oh gosh. Was it worth 600 gold? Almost indubitably no, but I didn't actually take any damage, so there's actually only one direction left we haven't explored in the Maya. I'm actually pretty impressed by that, because we've cleared all these rooms. Pretty sure there's no partially filled rooms left, and there's still some jungle and castle left. I am going to crack this for that. That's the take no damage, which there's no way in hell. Yeah, it's whatever's on the other side of this room. That was awesome, and probably due to a crit. That was kind of unfortunate, but this is like literally the last of the Maya. Bad? Yes. Worth it? Yes. Just this many of these guys all in one go is what made that hard. Dealing with one of them wouldn't have been hard. Dealing with three of them simultaneously, really challenging. I see you, Doomtrit, and I know you will probably kill me. I don't like that room. I do not like that room at all. This room is slightly better, but not all that much. Mostly because he's not going to bum rush me. That was close. Gotcha. Alright. So, that room that I really don't like, we're not going to go there, not just yet. In fact, I might not go there at all. Because I think I'm going to have just enough... I don't think I have enough castle to fully heal. I do not think so, in all honesty. But, we're going to head back to the jungle. There's that one room in there that I still have to clear. Looks like a few rooms that I still have to clear. Oh, that's right, that's a chest that I just can't reach. Gotcha. Come on, chicken egg. Chicken leg is worth basically 70 HP. Oh, nice shot. Proper props to you, Archer. That was a ridiculous shot. I don't like this idea. Okay, yeah, this is one of those rooms that I need the right spell for. That looks like an axe, to be honest. It's a little far away, but the arc is right. You're at 15,000 health, or 15,000 money almost. Dang, that was super close. Oh gosh. That was really unfortunate. I was gonna try and jump over it. But this is some free kills. Jumping on heads. Did I just ignore this room entirely? I must have missed it. That's okay though. Nice. Oh, you're gonna actually be the boss, aren't you? Huh. Interesting. I don't think I've seen one of those be the boss yet. That was a good shuriken, sir. Just not quite good enough. Alright, now I'm starting to take lots of damage again. I was recovering and then this room happened. Gotcha. This is another one of those where 3 of them suddenly get super hard because I need to keep them out of the walls where they can get orthogonal to me, basically. I have to prevent that at all costs. I can almost chain that in now. Not quite. Yeah. As I said, almost chain that in now. Alright. Nothing else in that room that was beneficial, but we have cleared pretty much 100% of the Maya, which I think is pretty sweet. Oh, that's right, I can read that. I've already read that one, I believe. I've lost track, but I know there's only 3 or 4 of them, and I'm pretty sure I've read all of them. Alright, so there was a room that I hadn't gone in yet, and I believe it was this one. That's the one that I came up through. Alright, there's some forest still off to the right that is yet to be defeated. Honestly, all this is 2 or 3 chicken... Oh, and I can't get there is the problem. Oh, this is not what I wanted to do. So, this is the... Oh, sweet gosh. Can I? Yes, I can. So, I have no idea what I'm doing. I should just kill myself. The only reason I'm not is because this is really awesome looking. So yeah, this is, if you don't remember, I meant to hit that. If you don't remember, once you get the second oval after defeating a boss, you are allowed to fight its Neo form, and that was Neo Alexander. Basically, you are given a static character. It is designed to be a skill test. You're supposed to get good enough with that character, basically, until the point that you can defeat them. And it is not easy. Those are some really hard fights. I've tried the Neo Kidder fight, which is the first boss, if you don't remember back that far, or if you weren't here for that part of the series. Or if, honestly, you just don't want to deal with it, because on that part of the series was when I had a bad mic. This mic may not be all that much better. I think it is, but it's something. But that part of the series, I tried it once or twice, and it was super difficult. I just was not ready for it, and if I do ever do it, it will not be within one of these runs. And when I say it won't be in one of these runs, I mean I will play this character, whichever character I'm playing, and then I will go and stand by that door. You will see a noticeable cut, and then I will continue moving, and it will be then probably followed by a video later of me winning. That is basically just to say that I'm not going to force you to watch like 3 hours worth of me failing, because that's what it will be. Because I'll have to learn all the patterns, which is no easy feat, as well as just get really good at the controls. I mean, not to say that I'm bad right now, but you will notice that I do make obvious mistakes. A lot of it is also about being observant and noticing where attacks are coming from and being able to process all of them at once. If you're being attacked from above, below, from the right side, you know, 30 degrees in this direction, things like that. Ugh, wargs are terrible. Nice pounce, too bad it totally whiffed. There's a lot of enemies in this room, and I just found a chicken leg. I am feeling happy. A little surprised I didn't take damage there. That's how this fight's gonna be. Significantly easier having all of those open. Missing one coin. Got it. Alright, so it looks like we might get up to 350 hit points, and that's about it. Got another one of those. It's actually rather unfortunate. Probably will take damage. Didn't have the ability to jump backwards, so I got caught against the wall. Alright, so we have... Excuse me. We have cleared that. Well, there's no more forest. There's no more Maya. I believe we're running out of castle, which means that we are not going to be at full health to fight the last boss. Well, okay, I shouldn't say the last boss, because it's not the last boss, but it's the last boss we have any feasibility of beating. At this exact moment, of course. So, we do have a few rooms left in the castle, as I mentioned. We'll check those out. I didn't actually quite land on that platform, it was my double jump. Oh, this room. So that was silly. Don't do what I do. Wow. That was really unfortunate. A gradiator. Okay, so that fires one of those at the end. It's been a long time since I've seen one of those, and it cost me quite a bit. And there's another one? Oh my gosh, this is a brutal... Oh. That was super unfortunate. So that effectively, this room cost me my chance at this. Unless I find like a font and maybe 2 or 3 of them, there's little hope here. Because I got hit 4 times there, at least 3. There are still some more rooms, but it will be nowhere near as much health. I will be lucky to get to where I was in terms of health, let alone be at full. That'll help. I can't kill the other ones because they're not going to, or the other one, since it's not going to move closer to the wall. I can hope for Doom trits, Doombuses. Basically, I kind of want to see enemies now. Really weak enemies. Honestly, I just want a chest filled with chicken legs. That was really close. Like, that would be the treasure trove. So, that's one. The amount that I need is pretty ridiculous. But with 60 HP from a single... That's another one, so we're back in business. We would have been, if not full health, ridiculously close to full health had I not been absolutely destroyed by that room. Just have to not get hit again. I must be Neo. Although that's also not really true because he didn't dodge bullets in the end. Sorry, I watched The Matrix recently. Another rune? That's it? That's a siphon rune, just a pure siphon rune. Good. Yeah. I'm actually a little sad about the fact that I'm full health. I would have been full health. Although we do still have, at the very least, one entry to the actual underground. We have at least one from the castle, maybe two, which would have one chicken leg each. So that's worth noting. Could have that as an option, an optional save. Bag of money, and a candle. Seriously, whoever hides their money like this, is there a support group or something? Because that's like a terrible plan. Is it a requirement for being a villain? Alright, so we get one. Although there are still some rooms. So this is actually going to be a nice and long episode. It'll be a pretty big relief to be posting an episode this long, considering that I literally I had two just terrible runs in a row. To make it worse, they were promising runs going bad. So big room. Barely kill that. Got the eye. I saw you there. Gotcha. Sounds like we got some stuff down there. We might actually make full health. Oh lord. I don't know what's down there. I can't see. It makes me very wary. So 452 out of 465. I'm actually really happy with that. And we still have one more room. Will I make it to full health before the boss? So far, yes. The question is if I take stupid damage here, and I should not. That was close. Should not have eaten that chicken leg. Just in case I got hit. So, as serendipity would have it, we have completely explored the castle. We have completely explored the forest. We have completely explored the Maya. Have not yet set foot in, I actually don't even remember, the darkness, I think it's just called, like it's something terribly ominous. No, this is close. Yep. So, this is it. Let's do it. Bring it, Ponce de Leon. So I'm going to focus here on hitting him with the sword, hitting him with knives when I have a chance. But foremost, I'm going to be trying to keep my eye on where the fires are, because I need to weave around them while doing all of this. Since I've got a lot of damage in my knives... Oh my god, this music is amazing. This music is ridiculously cool. Alright, we're out of mana. We are taking 50 health a shot. Yep, 50 health a shot. I'm trying to find a good path that doesn't double up on the fire. Definitely challenging. This is where some of this mobility stuff comes in handy. Unfortunately, there's no peons for me to kill. This is getting pretty darn intense. Oh my. Trap myself in a corner. Trying not to watch my health. And I know that sounds a little silly, but I think it's the right move. Because it's like Guitar Hero. If you start noticing that you're 100%ing it, you're gonna mess up. I don't want to know how much health I have left. Yeah. Don't want to know how much health I've got left because it's going to put even more pressure. But Sir Cellar II did a crazy job. 3 rows, 4 rows, 5 rows, 6 rows. Like 6.5 rows of enemies that fell to my sword. That is amazing. It's awesome. Exploring and finding chests is the best way to earn gold. His parting words. Those are kind of crappy parting words. But he made us rich. So let's choose our heir. No, we're not doing Vertigo. Like, I would love to show you this, but I do not want to play a whole episode as Vertigo. You can't see me shaking my head, but I'm just shaking my head constantly. Still looking for a dragon. And we got one. And another one with EHS. I don't quite understand. But we're going to go with it. So, what are we spending money on? We've got mana cost. Yes. Mana cost is great. Mana cost down is going to make it dirt cheap to do stuff. So, don't really worry about haggle. I kind of want to do some health again. Let's look at one of our new stuff. We got some runes. Bounty rune, which increases money. Siphon rune, which let us get some mana. Is that our first? No, it's not our first siphon rune. I'm kidding myself. I just haven't used any. Oh. Oh, that was really unfortunate. Alright, well, that... I accidentally pressed A when I was trying to back out. My finger slipped. So, we don't really need to use any swords. The swords are not really any concern right now. Which is why we should probably look for magic increasing stuff and try and equip that. Since magic is our main form of attack here. Seems like there's not going to be... Bracers tend to focus on magic. But we have, like, the best bracers for magic right now. So, that's that. What's about this? Oh, we could get 27 armor. But there's no way. I need to upgrade my weight 6 times. Or is it 10 times? I don't remember if it's 5 or 10 that it goes up when you upgrade. It's a lot. Not to mention that it costs 1,600 to get that to begin with. That's 75 damage, man. It's so nice. Yeah, we get 10 weight. So this would have to be upgraded 3 times, which I can't even do with my current gold. Upgrading a third of the weight is more expensive than the actual piece of armor. That's what happens when you upgrade a lot of stuff. So, we have some very limited options here. And honestly, I'm looking at magic damage. 1770, 2160 is going to be 28 something. So we're either increasing our mana and magic damage, that would work, or 2 health. We're doing 2 health. The health is just too good. I mean, every little bit matters. We're going to quickly switch over to, instead of our jump rune, another siphon rune. And that's going to be the run. So I hope you guys enjoyed that run. That was actually a really awesome run. This is why I like Barbarians. They have such a huge health pool that, like, I was down to 50 health at one point there. And this is going to be my last little rant of the run. I was down to 50 health of 450. So I took 400 damage. Pretty much any other class, I would be dead. Barbarian has ridiculous amount of health. That's its strength. And because, even though it took a little bit longer to kill stuff, which definitely did get me hit a couple times, because I had such a ginormous health pool, I managed to get it all back through a combination of percentage heals, i.e., the chicken or the drumsticks, and that was huge. 66 health per chicken leg, or drumstick, whatnot. So that's why I like Barbarians a lot. It definitely does suck how low their damage is, but it leads to long runs and a lot of fun. And hopefully this dragon run, I might just bum rush the boss. That's probably the plan, is find the boss, max out what I can in terms of get full health, get full mana. Well, I'm a dragon, I always have full mana. Get max health and then run with it. This is probably going to be the plan. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you learned something. It was pretty nice. Hopefully somewhere in there you can glean something useful. And I will see you guys next time.